Murphy. It's great to have your company wherever you are watching. Joining us on the couch for the very first time in 2026, Mr. Barry Koch.
Hey, how are you?
Mate, I'm fantastic. How are you?
Very good, very good.
Been a while?
I'm anxiously awaiting the return of the footy, mate.
Return of the footy. Nothing else, just a return of the footy?
Just the return of the footy. Just set the year off straight, you know?
Yeah.
Like, come on. What are we waiting for?
Now, you went overseas. How was it?
Yeah, good. Went spent a few days in Bali.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah.
Hot. I reckon Cairns is more humid though, for
Yeah,
sure. Like
okay.
we come back here and we're like, this is worse. Like,
Yes.
yeah.
Joining us well, Dave Tennis Carroll. How are you, mate?
Good morning, Dad. It is. Yes, it's still morning.
Still morning.
Great to be
About
here.
20 minutes to go.
Yeah, that's right.
Time of recording.
Yeah, no. So no, let's get into it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's look at our top 5 news stories for the week. The NRL has overhauled its integrity unit with a independent figure determine off-field punishments for the first time in its game's history. As announced on Thursday morning, former Supreme Court Justice from New South Wales, Mr. Jeffrey Ballou, will take on the new role of independent decision maker. I can see this nothing as a good thing, guys.
Yeah, it's a long time coming though.
Yeah.
It's a shame that it has to exist.
So what are your thoughts, Dave?
Well, obviously, does it probably now take away more the decision from the clubs? Is that what this is going to be more?
Well,
like?
the NRL CEO, Andrew Abdo, has actually retained the right to make recommendations to Ballou and will determine whether a player is stood down under the no-fault policy.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. It probably takes more away from the NRL and gives this integrity unit a lot more power. And hopefully, what we will see is that players effectively. And only young men that they might just be able to pull their head in a little bit more, and we have less incidents. But they are young men still.
People start behaving themselves. It might be a good thing.
Yes.
All right. Elise Perry is set to become the first woman to play 350 international cricket matches.
Massive achievement.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the wife of Mitchell Starc.
No, that's Lisa Healy.
Oh, it's Elisa Healy. Sorry.
All right, cut that out.
Cut that out. Okay.
No, we don't cut out anything on the show.
But at least Perry, yeah, no, she's a fantastic person for Australian cricket, whether it's men's or women's. It's just for Australian cricket,
Yeah.
or in general. So she's been a great cricketer to watch too.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
fantastic achievement, that one.
Absolutely. Number 3 this week, Collingwood sent 8,000 members over 50, encouraging them to amend their wills to include a donation to the club.
Absolute grave robbing, Dave.
It is.
What's your team doing?
The word is encouraging.
Encouraging you.
How can you encourage your members to say, look,
if you die?
Yes, if you die, can you leave us thousands of money in your will? As I've said, West Coast and Brisbane are the 2 most strongest clubs in all of Australian sport. With Collingwood 108,000 members last year, I don't get the rationale how it went.
The optics of it is just terrible.
It's terrible how it, a staff member or staff members thought of it, decided to say it. Let's take it to the president. Let's take it to the board. It's gone all the way up and it's been ticked off.
Yep. And
now the people that are ticked off is these supporters, the members, and the backlash that Collingwood Football Club is getting. They truly deserve it, as far as I'm concerned.
In terms of where a club makes their money too, this would just be a small drop in the ocean. Like,
That's right.
It's not even worth the backlash.
And I always wonder if they've sent it out to only 8,000 members when they've got 108,000. Are they
they're targeting an age range?
Range, and the wealthy members? How do they
Is the club that poor? They actually need to make sure that people are dead.
Not at all. No,
Really?
I don't see the base. I truly don't. I just don't understand why that. But anyway.
Number 2, Nathan Cleary last night. Availability for the NRL season opener is uncertain after being sin-binned for a high shot.
We're going to disagree here.
Oh,
Dave.
we are going to disagree.
I watched the footage. He hit him in the head with his shoulder.
I think it's a joke.
It's unfortunate, but
2 matches.
It's
or
not
an early guilty plea.
But it's not even, shouldn't have been graded. He hit part of the, I understand he hit the head is sacrosanct, but he hit some of the neck. It's a grade 1.
Yeah.
It's not a grade 2.
So it's okay if he hits some
No,
of the
no,
head, just not all the head.
I'm saying it's not okay to hit the head, but it's not a grade 2 where he then effectively misses 2 games. He appeals against it. If he's found guilty, he gets 3 games.
Yeah.
If I was Penrith Football Club, I'd be going to the judiciary. I'd be appealing this.
Yeah. Number one story, and we'll talk about this a bit later. The NRL's announced new eligibility rules for State of Origin, allowing players to have represented New Zealand or England to still play for New South Wales or Queensland.
Absolutely about time they fix this up. I'm sick of this nonsense.
New South Wales.
Oh,
So
well,
New
I
South
think
Wales
no. I
get the
think
advantage here.
I don't. Oh.
So what are the rules now? If you've played football in
So
Queensland or New South
if you've
Wales,
represented New Zealand or England,
yeah,
you can still play for New South Wales or Queensland.
as long as you reach those qualifications
Absolutely.
of your first game or
Yeah.
you grew up in Queensland or whatever it is.
Yeah, I thought you got to, if you're a 13 and over.
See, this is the argument we've been having with Treno for
Yeah.
years, and he's old school, so it's all about
If
state
you-
of origin, Australia, blah blah blah.
Yeah, but as long as you're 13 and under, isn't that the rule?
Yeah.
Then you can play.
Yes.
So anyone 13 and over, if a Pommy or a New Zealand player comes over and they're 15, 16 or 18 years of age, they can't play State of Origin, correct?
Yeah.
No, okay.
No.
So,
You got to
No.
be from Queensland or New South
yeah,
Wales.
no, I still think it's, I think it'd be great to see. Why not? You know,
Who
like,
gets the advantage though?
I did probably New South Wales, but only just. I saw it was a post the other day. There was 6 New South Wales players eligible, and there was 4.
Look, New South Wales need all the advantages they can get because they're just not going to win this year. So
Because we've got a terrible coach. But anyway, let's worry about
who
that.
is
when
the coach this
Yeah,
year?
it's Laurie
Laurie.
Daly again.
Sorry.
I thought he was gone.
Oh,
No?
he should have been
All right.
sacked.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not happy.
Anyway, we're going to talk about
I'm
that
trying to get a
bit
couple
later.
of coaches sacked on this podcast, but I do no good at it.
It doesn't actually happen. All right, let's get into the NRL Pulse now and looking at the games. We've been playing so far since our last broadcast. St. George, the Sharks actually, and the Eels, 40-6.
Oh, I'm big on this, Daz.
Yeah,
I'm big on the Eels. They were very, very impressive, even though both sides took certain established players in the second half off and rested them. Jason Ross, he's an I'm telling you right now, get on Parramatta for top 4. They are going to make top 4. The way he coaches this team is very simplified. They look very happy group. It's all about those things. Like he's building that Melbourne structure as well. There's no real superstars apart from obviously Mitchell Moses, who is their superstar, and I've said it before. He needs to stay on the park for nearly every game. They were great.
Look, I don't know. These are trial games. Like, you can only put so much stock in it. I mean, they're a good indication of where the team's at, I suppose, but the result really.
so were the
Doesn't
Eels
matter.
just too good, or just the Sharks just stuffed up?
The Sharks aren't not impressive. I've got them in the top 8. I don't know why.
Did they play a full strength team though, or did they?
No, neither sides did.
No.
But the structure that he's playing, they've been asked to play by Jason Riles. I think they've now won in the trial games, and they've won like 8 of their last 9. I know that means nothing a trial game, but
Yeah.
this the way their structures are. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Tinner's
Anyway,
got a feeling.
I've got a feeling about it. I
Got a
really do.
feeling.
I really do. I think it could be, I don't know, I've already said it could be their year, but they'll make top 4.
Last night, actually, yeah, it was last night or yesterday morning, our time. Hull KR 30, Broncos 24.
Dreadful,
My
Broncos.
God.
Dreadful.
My God,
It-
I watched this game.
Wasn't it?
Not when it was live, but I actually watched a replay.
Wasn't it
My
26-4 at one point?
It was. It was 26-4.
Yeah, that was at halftime.
No. It was 18-4 at half time. And then it got to 26 or 28-4. It actually got to 28-4 with around about 22 minutes to go.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, Madge Maguire came out and said something which is very interesting. They have now made a habit in their last 20 minutes of their last 2 months of football of coming back, of being down by 14 points or more and winning games. Now, this can't continue because it just takes too much mentally and physically out of you. But this is now a concern for Brisbane, that this is happening just not every couple of weeks. This has happened a number of times. All through the final series, they were behind. The last 4 weeks of the normal home and away in NRL, they were behind, and then they were 28-4 down. They probably win the game if the game goes for 120 minutes. But so it's. I'm really intrigued. What do you think? Why do you think this is occurring?
Well, Corey Jensen went off early, concussion. He didn't come back.
Yeah, but this is not something just for one player going out for concussion.
Yeah,
Why
it's a repeated.
It's a repeated offence.
It is a repeated problem. I agree, but is it a case of they've announced now that Reynolds is gone, that Payne Haas is gone. Is it the end of the Broncos? Is it the end of an era?
It's better than fading away in the last 20 minutes.
I agree that.
At the end of the day, if you get the win, you get the win. Doesn't really matter how you achieved it. But it depends. If it starts turning into losses for them, then I'm assuming you're not picking them from top 4 this year.
No, I'm not actually.
No,
I'm not.
Everyone's tipped the Broncos.
Yeah,
so
I know they have.
every single Broncos fan is expecting a repeat premiership this year.
And I get it that Payne Haas and Adam Reynolds is their last season.
Yeah.
But I just don't know about their depth as well. I think they've just lost, I know Selwyn Cobbo didn't play much last year, but he's gone to the Dolphins. Great pickup for the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Look, I still don't trust the players with Madge yet either. I don't think they really, really love Madge to death, even though he's their premiership coach.
So they had 9 errors all up.
Yeah.
9 errors to 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Penalties conceded 4 all.
Mm-hmm.
So the penalties were nice and even, but it's just your error count.
I just don't understand how they get so far behind in their games.
Yeah.
How was Reece Lightning in this one?
Oh, he had a shocker.
He was poor. It's because of his new haircut, Daz.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is.
Nice buzz cut.
The ladies don't love him no more. The ladies are off him because of the poor haircut. So,
Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's definitely a thing, isn't it, Dad?
It is a definitely thing. It is.
You're not looking your sharpest. You're not going to play your sharpest.
No, not at all. No. They've still got a very good squad, but it's just with Payne Haas. Adam Reynolds won't play much. He's broken down. He's done. But anyway,
I tend to agree with you. I think I still think they'll be top 8, but they might struggle to get into that 4.
Yeah, I just think there's too many other, like Roosters will probably make top 4. Canberra definitely, Parramatta, and then you probably throw in,
But look, I'm not a big Broncos fan, but I'd be happy to be proved wrong. If they can come back and win the premiership again this year, then that'll be a great story.
No, I don't want to see that at all.
That'll be a fantastic story, Dave. Get on board.
No, don't
get on board the train. We'll go down for the final.
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Awesome.
Siri, thank you.
Thank you, Siri. All right. We got that just threw me, that one. Pre-season challenge. The Warriors went down to the Dolphins.
They went down all right.
34.
What was the score?
38-34.
Actually,
Dolphins.
pretty close.
Yeah, so they now haven't won. I guess it's pre-season, but they haven't won a game.
You haven't put your Warriors in your top 8 this year.
Yeah, no, I need to actually take Titans out and put Warriors in.
Yeah, I think that's a big...
Yeah, so I'm not going to put... Yeah, I'm going to have to change that again. I'm going to have to put... I did say that last night that I need to take Titans out. So Warriors will play top 8.
I think this will be a good year for the Warriors. And the Dolphins, to be honest.
Yeah, they don't
I think Dolphins... It's Dolphins time.
Dolphins are definitely making the 8.
Yeah.
That's happening.
Yeah.
Mitch Barnett, though, Baz, doesn't come back till round 2, and Luke Metcalf doesn't come back till round 9. So two of their best players. But... and Mitch Barnett's coming back from, help me here, Daz, is he at ACL as well?
ACL.
Yeah, see, players always take an extra 12 months to come back from that. They normally take 2 years. So, but Dolphins, bringing Selwyn Cobbo in is a great depth player. Does he play first grade regularly? Do you think
he would?
it does? He should.
You think he would?
He should. Like they've got a really good back left forward pack. Is it Tom Gilbert? It is Tom Gilbert.
Yeah.
He plays for Dolphin. I think he's
Yeah,
back as well.
Yeah,
So
he's been injured for a while.
so this is his he's had 2 games in a row. So anyway, like everyone in Queensland, apart from the North Queenslanders, wants the Dolphins probably to get in. Would that be right? Or are you happy to get the Dolphins? Yeah?
No, there's a lot of Dolphins fans up here, and I think
very good.
there's a lot of North Queenslanders don't like Brisbane, so they go for Dolphins by default, I suppose, after the Cowboys.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Can we talk about the Cowboys later?
We can talk about the Cowboys later. West Tigers 26, Panthers 12. Interesting game, this one. I didn't see this.
Dave's number 1 pick, West Tigers.
Yeah, that's exactly. West Tigers, who are now on top of the pre-season challenge on 29 points.
Yep.
It was 12-10 at halftime, and both sides had reasonable established first graders playing up to halftime. So they held them quite well, the Tigers. Nathan Cleary did play, but he was, as I said, he was one of the established stars that didn't come back after halftime. Just the youth of West Tigers outplayed and outenthused the youth of Penrith. Now, this is out of the 4 halves that they've played in a week, there's been 3 halves where they've been absolutely flogged Penrith Panthers. Now, myself and our good friend Treno, we would often have this conversation that their depth in their lower grades, in their youth grades, was really, really good.
Yeah,
I am starting to be concerned if it's not as good as what we all thought it was, because when some of the established stars went off after half time, they've been flogged effectively. What did you say? It was 28-12?
26-12.
Yeah, so it was 16-0 in that halftime. And the week before, they got beaten by the Cowboys, they were missing no one, and I do acknowledge that. It was 66-6.
Yeah.
So these young kids now have had pretty well 80-6 in 3 halves. I am concerned about Parramatta's depth.
Penrith's depth.
Penrith's depth. Thank you. Yeah, Penrith. I love. See, this is how much I love them. And I don't know why I love Parramatta, because I'm a Manly supporter. But it's been a while for the Eels. But I'm just concerned about Penrith's depth. But again, I can be easily proven wrong, because I've been proven wrong a lot of my life.
It was 12-10 at half time, which means that Penrith didn't score a second half.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a worry.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So it's now in 3 halves of football, it's been 80-6.
Yeah, I think we wait for the regular season, though, and just see what Penrith can do.
Yep.
We need to see the results of whether Nathan Cleary misses the first 2 or 3 games or he plays.
We'll find that out on Tuesday. Let's look at games today. Sharks Raiders at 2:50.
Should be a good game, I think. I'm excited for that one.
5 o'clock today, Roosters Eels.
Oh, this could be a cracking game.
Yeah.
This is probably
first time with DCE in Roosters colours.
Yeah. No, good to see the back of him. And no, he was my pin-up boy for a lot of years. All the best with DCE, but these are 2 of the sides for 2026 that will be fighting for a top 4 position.
Storm Titans wrap it out today.
I wouldn't be surprised. Is this down in Melbourne, though?
This will be in Melbourne.
Yeah,
no, it's actually Sunshine Coast Stadium.
It is okay. They could have an upset, the Titans. Again, I'm really intrigued to see where Melbourne is at the moment. I don't think they're and it's only pre-season trials, but they're not. They're a long way from being ready.
And tomorrow, Rabbits play the Sea Eagles.
Yes, out at Mudgee, I think it is.
Yeah.
Out at Mudgee.
Yeah.
They had the Mudgee races there today. The Mudgee NRL tomorrow. Mudgee's going off. No, Manly and Rabbits always play. They take the pre-season out to Mudgee
I think Rabbits win this easily.
It's good to see Mudgee going on.
No, it is. No, Mudgee's near Tamworth?
Yeah, it's up near Tamworth.
It's up there, this will be a cracking game. Always is. Out at the Mudgee, the Country Music Festival. Well, that's Tamworth.
Well, that's Tamworth.
It's close by.
Same area.
Yeah, it is same area. They love their country music.
All right, pre-season challenge gets underway. Carlton play Geelong Cats. We're looking at AFL now.
Yeah, Carlton actually. I saw I caught a great meme the other day. Some bloke was lying nude on some table. And he already, and not a great look, and he kind of said, Carlton Premiers 2026. So because they beat the Lions on Tuesday night, which seriously it was nothing. But let's enjoy the Carlton Blue Baggers, enjoy their moment in the sun. But they probably won't be beating Geelong today.
On Thursday, Swans play the GWS Giants.
This will be a good game. Yeah, both teams have already had hit out. Giants quite easily beat Collingwood, and the Swans beat. Who they beat now? Anyway. But
we'll find that out later.
We will find that out later. But both the Swans picked up Charlie Curnow in the off season from Carlton, and it's of all the clubs that could turn it around for the year that finished 10th or 11th last year, could very well make the top 6 this year because of one player, Charlie. Their midfield with the Swans is outstanding. So be interested to see how Charlie goes, but they're on the up again, the Swans.
The Gold Coast Suns and Brisbane Lions do together at Ipswich.
I tell you what, now everyone's picking Suns to play grand final this year. They played St Kilda a few nights ago, maybe 2 nights ago. They lost by 71 points to St Kilda. Now, St Kilda have brought about 5 gun recruits into their football club, which has been great because St Kilda hasn't won a premiership since 1966. Long time, isn't it, Baz?
It's a very long time.
It's a very long. And they only won that by 1 point against Collingwood.
Especially for St Kilda fans.
Yeah, so I would expect Damien Hardwick, one of the hardest and ruthless coaches in AFL, even though it's a pre-season trial game, he would be expecting a lot better effort than a 71-point loss to St Kilda. So I would expect the Suns to bounce back against Brisbane. But it'd be a good game. Where's that being held at
That
again?
is in Ipswich, Brighton Homes Arena.
Oh, yes, it's at Brighton. It's out at Ippy. So all Brisbane people get out to Ipswich, and that'll be a great game to watch.
Yeah, Ed Sheeran was there yesterday in Ipswich.
Who was that?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's visiting every single place that says Ipswich. So he's done that in America.
Oh, I did. Did Ed
Yeah,
go
yeah,
out?
he actually went out
I saw
there
that on
yesterday,
Sunrise. That Ed, because he's from Ipswich in the UK. And
Yeah.
so
okay.
the mayor got on some radio station or TV station and asked him to come out, and Ed did.
Ipswich gets Ed Sheeran, Cairns or Innisfail gets Ingham gets Tones and I.
Yeah.
Tones and I. It is. It's all happening.
I'm just looking forward to the Foo Fighters. Actually, we're just going to the music. Fooey's are coming to Townsville.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh,
See
that's
that?
exciting, actually.
Yeah, that is pretty big, isn't it?
I'll be getting tickets. All right, Melbourne play Richmond and Ballarat.
Yeah, no. At least Ballarat will be nice and warm this year. Normally it is the coldest place in Australia when it doesn't even snow. But no, Melbourne will be too good for Richmond.
Dogs play Hawthorn at Whitten Oval.
Yeah, the good old Whitten Oval. Everyone loves to get to the suburban grounds in Melbourne, and this will be a great game. Two sides will be looking to. The Dogs will definitely be looking to make top 8, and sorry, I've had a mental blank. Who are they playing? Hawthorn. And Hawthorn have had a couple of pre-season injuries already. But again, Hawthorn is one of the sides that will be making top 8.
On Saturday, back in Ballarat, St Kilda play Essendon.
Geez, the Bombers had a really, really good win during the week. Again, it's only a pre-season game, but they looked quite impressive.
It's their year, Dave. It's their year.
It has to be there. Like the Bombers really need to
They're
make.
due.
They are due, and they need to make top 8. It's been. I don't think they've played top 8 football or finals football since 2001. It's a long time for this famous football club.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Even though I'm frustrated.
What's the go, Daz? All these games at Ballarat at the Rat.
Yeah,
at the Rat, as they call it.
That's a good question.
Eh? Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't know if I'd
Looking
drive.
for gold, I think.
I don't know if I was living in Melbourne, I'd be driving to the Rat for a day or two. But anyway.
All right, Fremantle play Adelaide and Mandurah in Perth.
Oh, good old Mandurah.
Mandurah,
Yes,
nice.
I've been to
My
Mandurah.
former hometown.
Yeah, lovely
got
place down at
family there.
Mandurah. Yeah, very good. Plenty of lovely boats in the marina down there too.
Such a beautiful spot.
It is a
really.
beautiful spot. Yeah, no, these Fremantle will. They should account for West Coast, and Fremantle are is my favourite to take out the premiership this year. They look well coached, great back line. Their midfield is phenomenal. They brought in a couple of new players as well, and they've probably got one of the best forward lines, and that's what it's all about.
Last two games on Sunday, March the 1st, North Melbourne play Collingwood back again in Ballarat.
Back to Ballarat. Geez, Ballarat's getting
Tell
to
you
go.
what, they're getting
Yeah.
there. It's like gather round.
What's
is.
what's the story for North this year, Dave? They got any chance?
No, just none. They've just shown nothing already in their pre-season game. There was just no new game plan. There's just no excitement about this football club.
What are they thinking internally at the club when they go into a new season? Like, surely it's
Yeah,
surely you've got a game plan. Surely you've got new things on the horizon.
And they've got Alistair Klaskin, who's a 3-time premiership coach. They just don't have the excitement. They
Just don't have the squad.
don't have the squad at the moment. Yeah.
Last game, West Coast Eagles play Port Adelaide at Minerals Resource Park in Perth. I have no
Right.
idea where that is.
Minerals Resource Park in Perth. Would that be the old Subiaco Oval?
I have no
I
idea.
think it might be the old Subiaco Oval. I think so. But West Coast at home, and they just for a club that is the wealthiest. It's probably got more members than what the Brisbane Broncos does. It's the wealthiest club in Australia, and they still every week they pack out the 60,000 seat at Ofsted Stadium, and they just love their footy over there.
So it was previously known as Lathan Park, Aftel Park, and Brown Stadium
I don't even
in
know.
Perth. It holds 6,500 people. It's in Lathland in
And who are they
WA.
playing?
They are playing
Port Adelaide.
Port
Port Adelaide. Yeah, right. Yeah, no, don't even know. Never yet. Oh well, Port Adelaide supporters won't be travelling for it.
No, not for a pre-season game.
No, definitely not.
All right, let's go to Controversy Corner now. The
Dun,
NRL.
dun, dun.
Yeah, the NRL has announced new eligibility rules for State of Origin players and allowing players who have represented New Zealand or England to still play for New South Wales or Queensland. This change reflects the growth of international rugby league and aims to bring the best players to Origin. Additionally, the Origin match will be played in New Zealand in 2027.
So they've still got to meet the core eligibility criteria, which is a player has to be born in New South Wales or Queensland or resided there prior to their 13th birthday, or the player's father played State of Origin.
How can this be a good thing?
How is it a bad thing?
Well, does it
It's only
does
13
it dominate
years.
New South Wales?
But it's only 13 years. Like it's only for it's
Okay, but yeah, if you're playing for New Zealand or England, okay, or if you're playing for Samoa, you're playing for somebody else, all of a sudden now you're actually eligible for State of Origin.
Yeah, but what if you're born in Queensland, but you're eligible through your heritage for
If
England?
you're born in Queensland,
You want to
you're born
play
in
for Queensland, but you might not be on the selection radar for Australia. So what do you
Yeah.
do? Just sit on the sidelines for international
I'm
footy?
probably
You
against
gotta-
you here, Daz. I kind
Is
of.
it international footy or state footy?
Why are the two intertwined? That's what I want to know.
But they're actually born in Queensland or New South Wales.
Yeah, they should be able to play for their state, and then if they don't get selected for Australia, they should be able to play for England and not be penalised then
yeah,
and say, "Oh,
I
well, you
think
can't
so.
play for Queensland now." Like, why are the two things intertwined? It's never made any sense to me.
I think it just goes into New South Wales' hands. That's all.
I just don't know if there's
I
that
don't think
many
so.
players. I don't think there's that many players realistically that will be. If they become eligible, that's great. But there's probably some players who are become eligible who won't even play this, who won't even get picked for State of Origin anyway.
Yeah, I think it's really going to have minimal impact, but it is going to clear up some of the confusion. I think.
I've actually, you're going to have to help me here, Daz. The prop for Adam Fanua Blake. Got it. Adam Fanua Blake. Now he plays for Samoa. Would he?
Could be.
Oh,
I don't know.
Don't think he plays for New Zealand, or does he? Anyway,
Let me look that up.
he was obviously born in
Plays
New.
for Cronulla.
He plays, but he plays for Cronulla. But he played for Manly. Then he went to Warriors. Now he's at Cronulla.
Yeah, went to both Tonga and New Zealand, international level.
Yeah. So he was born in New South Wales, and he's never been able to play for New South Wales. So he went to Tonga and New Zealand to play international football. I mean, he's probably one of the few players that I can think of that would be eligible, who'd even be picked for New South Wales anyway.
Yeah, I think it's just been a traditional pathway of playing Origin, then getting selected for Australia, which needs to be unwound, and it has now.
Yeah, it has.
Which is great because there are players that fall in the gaps where they're like,
exactly.
I'm never going to get picked for Australia, or I'm not quite on that level, but
That's right.
you know what? I might be free and available for State of Origin because so-and-so has been injured or whatever. But
and don't you think so, Daz? Because when these rules were made in place, it was just mainly New Zealand, England and Australia.
Yeah.
But now you got Tonga, Fiji, Samoa,
Scotland, France, Wales,
like this,
Ireland.
The game has grown
Lebanon
so much now that I don't think it's not a bad thing to change the rule. We want to be seeing the best players playing State of Origin.
And we want to be seeing the best players play international footy for various countries too. We don't want it to be dominated. We don't want to see Australia, New Zealand World Cup final every time.
So we don't mean to bloody gang up on you, young Daz, but I just don't think there'll be that many players that will be selected anyway. I'm just trying to. I don't know out of Queensland. There was a post. Probably should have taken a photo of it to see who out of those Queensland players is eligible. But the way the Queensland side is at the moment, who would you kick out anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the players that are already eligible are the ones you want, regardless.
That's right. Exactly. So I don't think it's, you're not, if a Pommy comes over, like say James Graham, well, mate, you can't play State of Origin ever. Like he came over from England.
He didn't reside here before his 13th birthday.
And he played at St. George in Canterbury. Yeah. And he just could never play State of Origin. It's just the way it is.
And that's fine. I'm sure he accepts that.
He does accept that. He does.
But if he grew up in New South Wales or Queensland all his life and was like, hang on.
Yeah.
My parents are English. I want to play for England, but I also want to represent my state.
Isn't he a Queenslander?
He's a effectively he's a Queenslander, yeah.
Yeah, or if you're born in New South Wales, you're a Welshman, New South Wales Welshman. So just because, and the only reason that they're playing is because their heritage, their father, or can it be grandfather, or is it only just father? I don't know the heritage rules.
For State of Origin, it's the player's father.
Yeah, what about for the international? But I don't anyway. So look, I don't think it's going to be. I don't think too many players will be. They will be eligible.
I think,
but to get selected, they're not going to pick.
At the end of the day, State of Origin is always going to be the peak.
Yeah, it's going to be the
event of the NRL calendar.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But I'd also like to see a more robust World Cup.
Yes,
international games as well.
Actually, can I just go back to what you just said about the State of Origin at 2027
in New Zealand?
In New Zealand, I think it's in Christchurch. It's at the new stadium.
New stadium is in Christchurch.
Yeah. Now I did hear, but don't quote me because I often get things wrong on this show. But I believe they are 3 hours in front of us.
Yes.
Did you know?
No, there'll be 2 hours. It'll be 2 hours.
2 hours.
So the game has to be at 8:30
in New Zealand.
Sorry, has to be at 9:30. So it's a 7:30 game for us. That's pretty late for them, don't you think?
Oh, do it and then do it.
You don't care about the Kiwis? Too bad, too sad.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it.
Wouldn't you think they'd actually play it early or actually play it on the weekend?
No, because we can't play here at 6:30.
Yeah.
6:30 doesn't suit our time frame for people to watch State of Origin. Like at 6:30, we're all still getting, well, some are getting kids to dinner.
Have they announced the dates though? Because it could be a Sunday game.
It could be.
They might play 8 o'clock their time, which will be 6 p.m. our time.
They could be playing a day game too.
I don't like the Sunday State of Origin.
No, I don't think so it is. I think it's a 9:30 game over there. That's I've read.
Yeah.
All right.
And I still think it's on a Wednesday night. But
I think it's a good thing though.
I think it's great that it's. I mean, I'd fly over there and watch it.
You have one in Brisbane, you have one in Sydney, and you take one to other places. Perth, Adelaide, New Zealand.
Yeah, well, why shouldn't there one be in New Zealand? New Zealand's been in the competition, 25
Exactly.
years?
25, yeah. Yeah.
We're going to have one in PNG eventually.
That's right. And we'll have one at
don't
Perth.
go mad
We'll
for it.
take it to, they do take it to Optus Stadium, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have been to Perth.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I think it's a great idea. But imagine if, you had to wait till 9:30 at night.
Thanks to COVID, we even had one in Townsville.
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
Yep.
It was dreadful, but
What, because you could go watch it, couldn't you?
no, we lost. Queensland lost.
Yeah,
I was actually where was I? I was in Newcastle at the time, I think. Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I was in Melbourne, so I missed it out as well. All right, let's get into our discussion for this week. We've actually done our top 8, and let's go through yours first. Dennis?
Well,
Tigers.
yeah.
Canberra.
Tigers, Canberra, yes.
Titans.
No, Titans,
Roosters.
wait. Can we take Titans out and put the Warriors in, actually?
Titans out, Warriors in.
Warriors in.
Okay. Roosters,
Yep.
Cronulla, Dolphins, Eels, and Brisbane.
Yeah,
the
I'm happy with
Canberra,
that.
Collingwood double.
No, sorry. It's actually no, that's not me. That's
That's not
yours.
yours?
That's yours, I thought.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
mine's is Fremantle Parramatta double.
That's it. We'll get that one right.
That's okay. That's all right, Dave. Yeah, no, Fremantle.
That's it. Yeah, Parramatta into Fremantle for the win.
Oh, yeah, I've got a lot. I'll tell you what. If I win this, we'll be going somewhere good, lads.
Be the first time you've shouted beers.
Yeah, maybe.
Vegas, here we come. All right, mine. I've actually locked this in. Canberra, Brisbane, Melbourne, Cronulla, Penrith, Dolphins, Tigers, and Parramatta with Canberra, Collingwood for the double.
So you've got no Warriors.
I've got no Warriors.
So you're telling me that Warriors are going to be a lesser team than Cronulla?
I think they will come out of the 8. I think they won't make the 8. From what I've seen.
I know I put Cronulla in because I was being a bit stupid and, it was a late night decision what I did. Who knows what was going on in my mind. But Cronulla, I do not want to see Cronulla in there, Baz. And the reason why is because their last 3 years, they've made top 4 and they've gone no further than a prelim.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
They're a waste of space in there. So
Just taking up room that somebody else could be having.
They won't make top 4.
Yeah.
But I've got them in as top 8, but wait and see. I can't believe you removed the Warriors. You just don't like the Kiwis, do you, Daz?
I think it's only just. I think they get the 9th, but they'll pop out of the 8.
I can feel there's something that you don't like the Kiwis, mate. State of Origin,
Probably.
you got the Warriors not in that top 8.
They're 6s and 7s, mate. They like their fish and chips.
All right, do you want me to tell you my top 8?
All right, let's go through Toronto's first because we can
he's
pick
not here.
we can pick the crap out of this.
Pick
because
this
he's
to
not here.
pieces, yeah.
All right, Sharks, Roosters, Broncos, Cowboys, Parramatta, Bulldogs, Panthers, Storm.
That's pretty solid.
Oh, come on. How could you put Cowboys in there?
Oi.
Well, Cowboys at 4.
Oh,
Like,
Is
seriously.
this in the order that he picked?
This
yeah?
is the order that he picked.
he's saying they're in top 4.
He's
Yeah.
saying Sharks on top, eh? Wow.
So Sharks, Roosters, Broncos.
Sharks, Roosters, Broncos. He's got Sharks. Wish we could get him on the phone. Why is
Didn't
he so
he
bullish?
pick Roosters last year to be premiers and they were like wooden spooners or something?
No, didn't he pick him to make the 8?
Or didn't he pick him to be... I can't remember. Either way.
He said, no, you're right. You were right. They picked them to be wooden spooners or bottom 2, and they made the 8.
Yeah.
He's got Cronulla and Cowboys in top 4. He's on drugs. The young
on
fella's
drugs.
on drugs, I'm telling you.
All right. Baz, your top 8.
Yeah, well, look, I haven't given this too much thought, so this is probably more wishful thinking of the teams that I want in the top 8. Obviously, Cowboys. I don't know where they'll land. I'm really, like, they've got the potential to be top 4
They've
team.
got a very good list. They've got a top 4 list. They really do.
I know you got feelings about the coach.
I just don't trust him.
A lot of people, have question marks over that. So, But they've got the potential there. They could be top 4. But if they're in the 8, I'm happy. All right. Bulldogs, I think they'll have a good year. I think they'll be in there. Dolphins as well. Canberra, I've got a soft spot for Canberra. I'd like to see them up there. I'm not real sure. They could be just below the 8.
Canberra.
Who,
Canberra, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Below
Just,
the 8. Oh.
you know.
Okay.
But look, I can't see a top 8 without Melbourne. I'm not happy about it, but they haven't missed it in a long time. And look, Penrith will bounce back. I know we're picking on them in their preseason and everything, but I think they'll bounce back. They'll be up there somewhere, like for sure. And Warriors are up there too. I don't know if I picked 8. Probably Roosters as well.
Yeah.
I have no faith in South or Manly.
Interesting.
They Fogarty's at Manly now, so
yeah, I know.
Yeah, they could be a smoky to get in there. Yeah, all right.
They could be. They could be a smoky. Tuala Koala, he's signed for another 5 years for Manly, which is great.
Yeah.
He's one of the most sought after young players outside backs in the NRL, so that's a great coup for Manly to have him re-signed. So I was listening to Braith and Aston, and not everyone is a Braith and Aston fan, but I do like Braith because he's heavily in the media, and he was in the halves for Canterbury and the Roosters, and he was a decent half. Not in the halves when he was playing. He's concerned about the Bulldogs, and so am I. They're putting everything on young, and we spoke about this last week, Daz, about Lockie Galvin. Now,
sick of hearing out this guy.
yes, I know. What's his name? Sexton.
Toby Sexton.
Toby Sexton has gone to the UK this year, but he's signed for the Bears next year, which is great for Toby. Sean O'Sullivan, he was formerly at Penrith. He went to Dolphins, and I didn't know that he'd landed at the Bulldogs, but he has. Now, when Lockie Galvin, was playing, when Canterbury were playing, they still played well, but the structure, he's a very flary type of halfback. I think the Bulldogs are a lot better team when they just have someone who has plenty of structure, like a Sean O'Sullivan and what a Sexton did, Toby Sexton. Look, it's all going to come down to one player for me about the Bulldogs, whether Lockie Galvin can. They've asked him to rein in his, not his enthusiasm, but just have a little bit more structure.
Less flashiness.
Yeah, less flashiness. And he's taken it on board. But because the flashy that they've already got is, Bronson Cherry and Stephen Crichton and a few other players as well. It's just they've put all their eggs in one basket with Lockie Galvin.
It defies logic. They started the year really good last year.
And that's what Braith said.
And until all this nonsense about Galvin come up,
I know.
get the player if you want to get the player, but don't interrupt your winning team.
I agree.
Just slot
Baz.
him in mid-season.
Lockie Galvin and Matt Burton are not the best halves combination by least of any other football clubs in this comp. That's my concern.
They upset players who were winning games for them. Sexton, Marnie.
I mean, you blokes. Reed Marnie's a great pickup for the Cowboys.
Oh, I'm very happy.
Robson's
a big loss.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Marnie's
going to bring a lot.
He's up to the task.
SHITE into your football club. He's going to be playing cranky and angry, and that's what I think the Cowboys need.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
All right, turning to local, live and local FNQ. This weekend is the start of the pre-season trials for FNQ Rugby League, and Kangaroos will play Ivanhoe's and Atherton will play Mareeba. Should be 2 decent games, especially that Kangaroos and Ivanhoe's. Kangaroos have actually changed their side this year, so it's really,
I did read that.
forward.
They're actually they're having a crack to try and win it.
Yeah.
Is that the
About
story?
time.
Is that the story on the street? That's what I hear.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
About time we got a referees meeting again tomorrow, so it all kicks off with the new rules. Now, the other piece of news that we got during the week is that this little podcast that we've got here, we've been approached by AFL Cairns to commentate on football games.
That's pretty amazing.
Well,
That's
there you
out of
go.
2 episodes. We've had 2 episodes so far. This is the 3rd one.
And we've already hit
like,
the big
wow.
time.
Well, there you go. Gosh, if I wasn't so heavily involved in North Cairns Tigers Footy Club, I'd love to do a bit of commentating, but maybe I can. Depends on what days it is.
So the first game, Port Douglas against
It is North
Cairns
Cairns.
North.
Yes. Yeah.
So how do you think that one's going to go, Dave?
We've lost a few good players from our premiership team last year.
Yeah.
But we always travel well up to Port, and Port are probably around about the same as what they were last year. It's been a bit of a struggle to get in new recruits for most clubs. So, and it's on Good Friday.
Yep.
So the only bar in town in Port Douglas, if putting it out there, that's open on Good Friday, get down to the Port Douglas Sports Oval and. Can we say this? Have a couple of frothies. Yep,
Yeah.
I love that for sure.
Yeah, especially on Good Friday.
Yeah, that's right.
Good Friday night. Yeah, it should be a good night out at Port Douglas.
Yes,
So we're really looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
All right. Last thing we do as our closing thoughts for the week.
Well, for me, is that I'm excited to see that Vegas is back.
Yeah.
Round
back
one.
next week.
It's back. You know, it's like in a week's time. So again, you're probably going to have to help me here, lads. But it's the Cowboys, North Queensland Cowboys, Canterbury Bulldogs, St George Dragons, and I'm pretty sure it's not Newcastle Knights.
No, it's Knights versus Cowboys and Bulldogs versus Dragons.
Yes, yeah. So it's like it's and I've been there. Obviously, been live. So it'd be 2 years ago. 2 years ago to the day, I probably was flying out to the great country of America.
What a life
what's
you
the
lead.
atmosphere like going to a game at
Allegiance.
Allegiance
Yeah,
Stadium.
it's like just walking to the ground. There's just thousands there. It's like it's a tight little ground as well because it is more an NFL oval. You know, it's anywhere you can see is good viewing. And it's closed in stadium roof as well. So it's to me it's great.
Did you find any interest from the locals who didn't understand what was going on? Like, why are you guys wearing these jerseys? And
oh well, I think they really were intrigued that there was no helmets and there was no pads. They going, how can you just run into people like that? That's just like driving your car head onto a truck, So they were quite amazed that they said you just can't do that. And I said, well, they do, and then that's what we love about it.
Ironically, I think it's better because when you got pads and helmets on, you hit harder.
You do,
and your head rings more like a bell.
I've been watching the NFL quite heavily this this summer and whatever, and in their winter, geez, a lot of helmets clash.
Yeah. It's a longer game, though.
I don't know what the stats are, but have they got worse concussion problems than NRL? And they wear helmets. So what does that tell you?
Exactly. So. Yeah, no, so that's what I'm looking forward to is and round one starting, in Vegas. 1st of March, and footy is back. So we could be, depends what day we do it next week, we might be live scores.
Doing live scores.
Yeah, look,
by recording.
I'm stoked that Cowboys are playing the first game of the season, so we get to see them straight away and see what happens, and they're over in Vegas. It's going to be exciting.
Who do you play again?
Knights.
Oh, well, that's a win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least they got one win on the board.
Know.
So.
Yeah, that's right. No, I was very positive about the Knights, but then they came out and let me down again. So I like Justin Holbrook as their coach, but the Cowboys have to win. They've got to start off well.
Yeah.
But absolutely.
I'm excited for this podcast for the rest of the season. I think we're going to have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and we'll put this out every single Tuesday around or about 11 p.m. because I need to edit the crap out of it. And
especially what I say.
Yeah. We trim down from an hour to half an hour once we tuck you out of it.
Exactly. That's right.
Look. I think we're actually onto a good thing, guys. We've been doing this a while on radio and also live on Oz Indie Radio, where we can't get enough of that, and also here on the TPM Podcast Network. So we're actually doing quite well for ourselves for a nice little show. Slowly building.
Daz, are you going to throw your hat in for the commentary good job there and the
Oh
AFL
yeah,
games?
I've already put my hand up. I know nothing about AFL, so I'll wing it as I go along. No, actually, no, I'm really looking forward
You probably
to
got
it.
more knowledge than I do.
I'm really looking forward to it. I'll just start screaming my head off there, and people will understand me, I'm sure.
Yep.
Yeah,
Bring some enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
It
So the
always does.
first game of that one is actually on Good Friday too. So yeah.
We'll see you up there then.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, well, that just about wraps it up for Winners of Grinners for this week. Thanks very much, boys, for joining us. And
Thanks, Daz.
we will see you again next week. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, all the scores will be on the video podcast as well. Have a great week, everyone, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, Daz.
Catch you later. Bye.